Recorded live on a potato on a tripod here for the title matches of today's JBT event. This, to Tyler Castronova's great surprise, is Tyler Castronova still bowling for the title. He has had a adventure of a day, and he's got an adventure of the first two frames here as he whiffed a 7-pin in the first frame. He's got a difficult 6-7-10 to shoot out at the second. That's always a problem. It's an even bigger problem when you're playing red-hot Josh Abagania, who's having a fine season and has opened up the game with a big double. Tyler elects to kick the field goal instead of getting the 2 pins. He'll take it with a wry smile and give himself 16 through 2. We bowled on shark, but it hasn't been shark for a couple hours. It's more like a guppy right now, as the surface here at Cow Bowl is a little old. So that usually means high friction, and no matter what you put out, that friction will eventually take over after as many games of weaves as we've on it today. So you see Tyler play super deep, playing a little fallback, and that's a perfect shot right there. So I think it's just a matter of execution for it. Looks like there's a place to play on the lane. Just gotta make the body do what the mind is telling it to do, and that is easier said than done sometimes. Josh's most recent win came in Utah on our first ever visit there. Exciting win over Riley Woodard, main event champ in that one. It was one of his many, many victories in a great all-conference year with everybody named Abaganias. That one sails wide as the pattern still takes over on that. That won't get back. He's a difficult rail. So he's trying to win. The slightly shorter version of him has already won, picking up title number 4 with a big handicap win there yesterday. A few minutes ago. Feels like yesterday already. Middle sister Caitlin off bowling the PWBA event today, right? PBA event. Who can keep track? All these alphabets. Yeah, bowling PBA regional today, then PWBA national events. Coming up in a couple weeks. The ladies begin their tour. Tough combo here. Yeah, that's one of the many ways to miss it, unfortunately, for Josh. First open of the title match. Gives him 52 through 2, and he still has a 16-pin lead. Big, big thanks to that guy. I said, that guy, for opening up the place. He's going to be here bright and early tomorrow, doing it all over again for us. The whole crew at Cal for having us, Leonard and the team. I haven't seen Leonard in a while. Hope he's doing okay. Gigantic center here in the end of LA County. 68 lanes, 54 on this side, 14 more on another side. The first time I ever got here, I was wondering if this place ever ended. It's just more lanes wherever you went.
Hayward's,
nice. So the media department checking in right now with the regional going on right now. There's a shock at the top. Some Hunter Mays kid often got his card and often leading a regional.
I think he's the only one that's up there.
Friend of the tour, buddy, in
Alex
second.
Down.
Old guy Riley Chin in 6th. Wiley's dad, Andre Eubanks, looking good in 9th, or 8th. Landon in 9th. Mike Fitzgerald in 11th. Main event champion number 1, PJ Haggerty in 16. Alex sitting in 28th. Nice job converting to 310, as he's always so sharp. Add his names all over the place. You bet.
Brandon Howard.
Shannon 54. It is. Yeah, I get a kick out of watching these regional results and just seeing just 27 years worth of names.
Yeah, it's like you know like 80% of them, huh?
Really do. Really do at this point. Cool. Right on. Tyler breaks up the potential 6-7 split. That's good news. The bad news is the last time he shot this didn't go so hot. I have to call him like I see him, Mom. I gotta say it.
Did you see where he bumped into the wall?
He helped. Always have all kinds of tricks, especially these two-handers. Some of them can throw a back up at this. He elects to flatten out the hook, and that time has no problem at all at the 7. All right, 16-pin game through 4. Not a big deal at all. Right back here early tomorrow morning. Early, 8:30 start. They have a giant league on Sundays that has been here forever. So it's get in and get out style tomorrow, which really won't bother most of the parents because they're always so many. I'll tell you in a second here. Yep, can't get that ball to hold like you did in that one good shot. So many parents quietly come to me on Sunday afternoon like, "Oh, I'm sorry your kid missed the cut. He bowled so well," and they're like, "Don't tell him, but we get to hit the road." LA to Vegas is just all kinds of fun on a Sunday night. Hopefully it'll go sort of well this time.
No, actually, people are going the other way.
Oh, it's the other. Of course I had that backwards in my head. LA to Vegas Friday night is no fun. Vegas to LA Sunday is a nightmare sometimes. Tyler repping Vegas today. A couple of agents came down here. Tyler started the day with 204, very nice. And buck 30, and said, "Mom, start the car, we're having an early dinner." Rebounded wonderfully with 189, 247 to sneak into the cut, and then it's all about winning matches, and that's exactly what he's done. Scores have not been high in match play as this pattern deteriorated quite a bit. So it's just grinding out your marks, winning your games. Tyler did all of that to be here. Josh, of course, as we always talk about, one of the best grinder outers on tour. Not the big flashy game, but incredibly accurate and mentally tough. Down to Tucson next week for Best in the West. I know Matt and the crew can't wait for our next Tucson visit. It should be a giant tournament. We've had nothing but giant tournaments lately. See how Josh goes about this washout? Can't get it to cross over, and with that, he's got 77 through 5, and we got ourselves a 2-pin game. Kind of a microcosm of Tyler's whole day. He starts bad and finds himself right there. That's how it goes sometimes. Did shoot 427 for 2 for his second match. Had 400 shot against him too, so he needed that. Won 393 to 336 in his first game. And then just got done beating Casey Fujioka, making his first regular season top 4 as he's visited us from Hawaii many times for main event. Ball? Ball, Josh? Would you call that Daniel? Ball on 8, please? Thanks, bud. Ball return on 8 is not the first time we've heard that today. But somebody's a little salty about lane 8 right now. Our U17 champ for the day. Beat Benaya McElroy. The capacity crowd sticking around here in Cal Bowl in a second. We finally get a center with a giant concourse and nobody sticks around. This young lady won girls scratch today with the win over Jasmine Beck. Very good.
Jeff, you don't put the audience stuff in when you like dub over this. Like put audience clapping.
Oh, yes, yes, yes. Well, what do we want to talk about here? We fill time waiting for this ball return. After Tucson, where do we go? We go to the Portland, Oregon area. Another 2-day tournament up at Rainbow. $2,000 added to that by Alan Clark and the great team up there in Rainbow. Can't wait. First time on synthetics at Rainbow, because they got rid of their gorgeous wooden lanes. I love wood lanes. There's none in Vegas, right? Of course not.
Wait, is Sandstone?
No.
Sandstone seems like
Nellis is gone, right? That place in Silver Nugget is synthetic. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. What about Boulder Bowl?
there's so many more bowling alleys than I No, the nerd don't.
We did.
It's probably one of those like new games.
We did call that Daniel, right? Okay, just making sure. SoCal or any? We're trying to come up with centers that still have wood. Any in SoCal?
Like wood lanes? There's
Yeah.
one in Indianapolis, we know that.
Yeah, we know that. Yeah.
There's some in Pac Northwest, I know that.
Well, that's the Milwaukee Bowl. Is the we're just up where we're going in 2 weeks. Just put in synthetics.
Oh, really? Yeah, I know I don't think I've ever bowled on wood.
Really?
Yeah.
You've never pulled on wood?
I've never bowled on wood.
Wow.
I
Such a
heard
better
it
sound.
helps a lot.
It has like a hook stop reaction sometimes. The heads just get so gnarly.
Just some problems with reactive stuff.
Yeah, that would be a problem.
I saw the PBA thing that they were bowling in some ancient center.
This week?
No, different. It was like the USA versus the world thing.
Oh yeah, that's an ancient center called Holler House. That's the oldest existing center. Literally a basement of a bar. So I've never been. I would love to make a pilgrimage to Holler House one of these days.
Host a tournament there.
I don't know about a tournament. No, that might be just grab a adult beverage and not have a tournament for once. We got a massive rain delay here as we try and find a ball. Well, you got to slow down these Abaganis one way or the other. They're winning everything around here, so it's taking a little 20 grit to send. It was a ball back in the pits there.
At least half the ball.
That's right. Yeah, 20 grit to one half of the
Yeah,
ball.
who knows where the other half is.
Well, shoot. What's on your mind?
When's this ball's coming back?
That's what's on my mind, too.
Is it ever gonna come back?
Yeah. You don't
So
want
if we can't finish, it's 77 to 65. Tyler would lose in this situation. So I think you do want his ball back.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like the ball.
I'm sure Josh has some other balls he could use.
Gonna have to call the tournament at 7 o'clock, Jeff?
Yeah, we're out of our allotted time frame, as they used to say. on TV.
How much do you actually need that ball?
I don't mind doing that. Is that
Legal?
Maybe not for you guys to do. I mean, do you have a house ball or something?
Yeah, let me just take a free shot real quick.
Sorry, I accidentally missed a little right.
It's a house ball down in there.
the ball is stuck on
It's
8?
down there, right there.
Yeah.
Is that one or whatever?
It's been rolling and rolling out.
It's gonna crack in half.
It's gonna come back in short. Just ruined my line. Over.
Oh, yeah. Yes, Jeff.
Good job, Jeff. My line is too short.
Okay, now you just go Brooklyn.
Catch that little try spot.
You're on point.
That's the shot I got on camera.
All it takes.
I didn't throw my little halftime ball that I usually throw. I forgot to do that today. I was so busy. Well, that's a huge rain delay, which is tough to recover from. Yeah, that's unfortunate. That happens a lot when you've had to sit for a while. Just a pinch soft and a pinch left, and there is friction aplenty out there right now. So,
Uh-oh, Kevin Durant's on the floor.
well, that's bad news.
That'll be fine.
And they're losing by 16.
And Nuggets are good. Nuggets are really good.
Ice pitch.
It was the trendy pick to pick the Suns in this series, but yeah, I agree with you. This is,
I don't know where else.
I know
What
what
score?
do that
like.
well, after all this, Castanova hasn't thrown a ball for about 8 minutes, and he gained the lead while he was waiting. His back-to-back opens from Josh. 3 out of 4 frames, in fact, have been open. He's got 86 through 6, which puts Tyler up in the lead by 9. 0 career titles, no handicap win, no singles win, no doubles win, a bunch of U17 wins.
Oh, no.
And that delay affects him in the same way as that ball was an arrow left, and you just can't do that right now. Would have been better if he missed the headpin, actually. Instead, you got a runaway 5-10, which is difficult.
Carry here is pretty brutal, too.
All the different things you got to take into account. That was pretty close, actually, and the lead flip-flops again. Avagania joins the lead on the bench. Seems like the safest way to get a lead right now is not to have to throw a ball. This is
Increased his lead after 7 games.
not a shock again. Hunter went and got his card, and his brother, so that's the end of their JBT careers. They were near the end anyway. Well, Chris was aging out. Hunter had accomplished what he... Oh, yes! Trips the 4. Hunter had accomplished what he wanted to accomplish.
Think so?
Wish them I think so. I think it was time. I mean, I personally would have finished the season, but
Oh yeah, you won't be able to bowl TPC.
no,
This is going to be a great game.
it's easier for the entire tour. Yes, that's. I mean, that's 2 at least semifinal spots that opened up.
High scores.
TPC lurking around the bend, the top 20 in points after every invitation will get into it, and the top 100 all conference as well. U17 and girls scratch. Can't wait for the last week in July.
Take a better shot, warm up.
Look at that.
Why would ice like that?
If you can get it through that 20 to 40 feet spot without getting a squirrely reaction, you actually have a pretty good chance. That's easier said than done right now.
Yeah, the first 20 feet is a bit funky.
Funky.
That's why you just throw it over the first one.
You do have that option.
And again.
Come on, man.
Ball return on 8.
No, oh.
I get.
Chance. Chance.
Are you gonna do it again?
2 for 2?
Chance at redemption.
Reset the frame
The ball's
first.
still up there. Oh, you have another house ball.
I'm gonna switch balls because
You should just throw balls.
Jeff practices this in his spare time.
Alright, Sebastian. Yeah, I got the ball out though.
What I was trying to do is make sure all the pins were still there, so there'd be more
Knock the
material
ball out.
to slam into the ball and see this. But
And now he's really thinking.
Some weak rattly strike where the pins are all sitting in the gutter. That doesn't work.
I could have done like 3 games.
terrible ball change on my part. That was weird, yeah. Sorry. All right. Weirdness all over the place here. Josh leads by 4, both bowlers on strikes. 8th frame title match, Cowboy, Lakewood. Close, right?
Wheel, got a wheel. That was a bit quick.
That's where the last vestiges of the pattern do show up there.
That's the tricky part. You got to get to the first 20 feet and get to read the last 50.
When men become bowlers,
Wise words from Elias.
when men become
And another difficult cluster here. About 10 ways to chop it and 2 ways to make it.
No, this is not when boys become men. This is when
Men become boys.
I fall asleep.
Yeah. All right. Nice job. Not easy at all.
Josh, your greatest bet if you don't know where we're at.
One of the best. All right. Tyler has never been closer to a title here.
Double and push.
Strike work. Yeah. I think it's going to be hard for...
Oops, got it.
Ooh, look out!
Oh, wow. That's
Well, I said it would be better that he missed the head pin on that 510 that he left. I might take it back now. How do you go about this?
Just hit the pocket. Hit the pocket and hope you don't ring 10 or flat 10 or anything else. Or, if you want to get really creative, you can go back about it.
A lot of kids do these days. Ah, beautifully done. A tough 6 spare from Josh. That was a tougher 6 spare for Tyler, and he maintains the 4-pin deficit with that. What a mental challenge at this point, as well as physical. Is you just gotta find a way to dig it out here. Two frames. The grind is real. What are we gonna lay out tomorrow?
Oh, that's a good question, Jeff. Is it going to be easy or tricky?
Don't know if it'll hold up. That 6th arrow. Oh no! Wow. Tyler does exactly what the doctor ordered. Throws his Sunday punch, a perfect shot, and then a solid 9. Couldn't do much better than that.
Not a fair score.
Well, don't let the aggravation of that mess up.
Now he needs a lot of help from Josh.
What you can't do when they're brutal like this is miss your makeables. And I missed 7 in the first, and now I missed 9 pin in the 9th. That's given Josh all the opportunity he needs here.
Josh staying clean.
Tyler can max for 160, Josh pacing 166, so mark and hold count. He will notch win number 8. If he falters, Castanova could have yet another chance in his roller coaster day.
Good shot.
Picture perfect in the 9th. Boy, he's been doing that a lot on tour this season, coming up with great shots in the clutch.
Spare needed.
Any spare wins? Anything less?
Still got a match.
Can we pull a tie out of this and get some more bowling? How can we make that
I
happen?
don't think they want to do that.
Spare 4 is pretty unlikely. Let's see here.
Yeah. Kind of a funky world right now. That was good.
To ice it. Yo! Yes, he does.
Left pull just enough.
Tyler refusing to concede anything over here.
You never know.
156.
He needs
You're right.
then to miss them all, then yeah, potential for a tie.
Let me see. 2-2 would be what? 148,
20 right.
60. Tyler's saying this in fun, but he's also right. Hate to call a match and then something bizarre happens.
And this match is over.
That will do it. Well, I'll tell you what, he threw 3 excellent shots in the 9th, 10th, and 11th to take this thing away. What was otherwise a close game to the very end. Poor Tyler, that time will come. He's only sophomore, right? Sophomore in high school. He's got a couple 300 games with us.
Probably more than me.
Keep learning, and when that win comes, it will be oh so sweet for him. But listen, second place from where he was after game 3 is not so bad. And we get to try it all over again in what, about 12 hours?
Good job, Josh.
So when is the last time we had siblings win on the same day? We'll have to go back in the record book for that when they're not
Probably Grimes.
when they're not part of a team. Did Zach and Lindsay win at the same time?
Not that I can remember. Did they? Oh no, because
We'd have to. I wouldn't even posit a guess on that one. Either.
Taylor was tracked at the same time.
Yeah. Of course, they once the team events is all part of the same team.
Well, better than that.
Tyler taking it all in stride right there.
Tyler.
And the score doesn't matter. He beat everybody to get to that point. And we'll do it all over again here in Lakewood.